be having or was experiencing. It could have been very hot up there. You know what I mean? Messing it up for. Is it really worth it sacrificing your life, sacrificing your marriage, your kids, whatever
She
y'all
gonna
do
meet Big
together?
Pearl in 5th grade, and Big Pearl gonna tap that ass.
And then y'all gonna be trying to go to the school and try to figure out.
Chop it up, break it down real quick. Talking big moves, we don't plan on quitting. Chop it up, lay it out real clean. Turning little visions to $1 million dream. Chop it up, you could talk a good game. Turn a small spark to $1 million flame. Chop it up, stack that plan from the bottom to the top. Yeah, we taking that chance. Chop it up, chop it up, chop it up, chop it up.
What's going on, man? This is your boy Jay, and this is another episode of Chop It Up. And I'm so excited, man. I missed y'all. I missed talking to y'all, but I'm going to give y'all a recap of last week for me. So, man, I got a chance to network with some really good people last week. Let me tell y'all something. Networking, man, make sure you keep your bridges, like, tight with people. Sometimes you can burn bridges with people that could really help you. And it is so beneficial when you're in your projects and, you know, you got your businesses and stuff going on to network properly. You know what I'm saying? You really don't want to burn bridges with people that can help you or actually can help you. Now, don't get me wrong. If they're negative people, then their help is not needed. You know what I mean? But if they're truly, truly positive people, y'all can help each other grow. And that's what a lot of businesses need to understand, that teamwork will help you guys reach the full potential. That's why I love networking with people. I love talking to other people and then, you know, learning new personalities of people and how to deal with them. So we're going to get into our first chop session of the week. I got so much in store for y'all, but I'm ready. Let's talk about it. NLE Choppa, Kurt Franklin, Jonathan Mayer's interview. They had a lot of interesting things to say, man. And I love when our black men get together, man. They can actually have wholesome conversations and talk to each other, man, and have differences of opinion and point of view. But I really want to see how y'all feel about it. Now, NLE made a comment about God, about the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, and how they're separate entities. So, I think what my guy was trying to say was that we should be serving God and not Jesus per se, because Jesus is the Son, God is the Father, and the Holy Spirit is separate. So, you know, me personally, you know, I'm very opinionated, and I had a little, you know, time trying to differentiate between what was being said and what was understood. And I'm like, man, I'm trying to grasp like what he meant by that. But I definitely get it, because, you know, I love my Father, I love God, I love Jesus, and I love the Holy Spirit. I feel like all of those are meant to keep us safe. But I definitely understand where he was coming from. But I feel like God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit, he put those there. You know, you have your Father, you have the Son. The Son is the one that died for us. He died and rose so we could, you know, have the chance of everlasting life. So I get why he's saying it's a difference in God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit, because the Father is who sacrificed his Son. So for me, I guess, you know what I'm saying, that possibly could separate them. It's a wide, broad topic, man. The Bible and the Word is a wide and broad topic. So I want you guys to tell me how you feel about it. Do you guys feel that God and Jesus and the Holy Spirit are three separate entities? Like, you know, that's something big to talk about. So I want you guys input. Just let me know. Leave a comment. Make sure you leave a comment. I want to know. That's very interesting. I want to know. Next topic. Okay. Music, y'all know I love this. So the Boy Is Mine tour, Brandy and Monica. Brandy and Monica, two great black women with amazing voices doing their thing, y'all, touring. And you know, it's been a minute since Brandy and Monica linked up. And you know, I feel like this tour is going to be amazing. The music, the R&B music, insane. I know it's going to be great. But let's talk about it. Y'all know it hit the tabloids, it hit, you know, social media, hit TMZ. They want to talk about, you know, our own Miss Macomb, Mississippi native, Miss Brandy Norwood. They want to talk about her, you know, walking off stage doing a set in the tour. because of technical difficulties. So you know, they're gonna have he say, she say, you know, whatever the case may be. They're gonna talk about, they talked about it was a sound issue. They talk about this, but Brandy herself came. I'm so glad that she did that. So y'all can see that these celebrities are people. She said that she was having, you know, medical issues. And what y'all gotta understand, this is touring, man. Like, this is 58 cities. Everybody is not Michael Jackson. Everybody is not Beyonce. They can't do 17 shows and turn up and be okay. You know what I'm saying? That takes preparation. And Monica and Brandy haven't been on tour in a long time. So Brandy's voice, let's get on that. Brandy's voice and her star power speaks about itself, man. Her voice speaks for itself. Like, she's done it. But you know, I think a little bit of grace needs to be had, y'all, because, you know what I'm saying, she could have got overheated. And y'all don't know the medical issues that Brandy may be having or was experiencing. It could have been very hot up there. You know what I mean? She could have ate something bad. She just could have been sick. Anything. High blood pressure. See, y'all don't know. But I get it. You know, she's in the celebrity eye, but I definitely feel like that she really handled it like a champ, handled it very professionally, and did what she was supposed to do. So more kudos to Brandy. Y'all keep touring. Y'all keep making this music, man. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Y'all doing it. And I love Brandy and Monica. So, hey, y'all can get up off Brandy and Monica. Next topic. Let's talk about Miss Jennifer Lopez and her husband, Johnny Noah, well, ex-husband. So he went to, you know, TMZ, wherever else he went to, and he talked about Jennifer cheating. And y'all know Jennifer Lopez has had her run-ins with the men, you know what I mean? She definitely, you know, Ben Affleck. I forgot, she had a couple Mr. Lawrence, I forgot his name, I forgot his first name. But she definitely had a run-in with a couple of men. So I feel like Jennifer has problems with guys because I feel like Jennifer is very strong-willed, but she gonna have to learn how to really make up her mind what she want to do. But amazing performer though, amazing performer. Don't get me wrong, amazing performer. But I just think that she really need to, you know what I'm saying. But you know, more power to her. You know what I'm saying. That's her life. But you know, she's been married about 3 times. She was with Diddy. You know what I mean? Like, I forgot the other guy's name too. The one that she had a kid by. I forgot his name. But he's a singer too. So she was with him for a while. Then she, you know, she rebound, went back to Ben Affleck, turned around, got back with Ben Affleck. She might as well just stay with Ben Affleck. Cause you know, I don't know, that thing got some miles on it, but it must be good. She got these dudes going back and forth. I'm talking about all kind. But Jennifer, you know, but I want to talk about her upcoming project. I think she's supposed to be on Broadway or something like that. So, you know, Jennifer works. She's a top performer of our time. She's one of them. She's pretty good. So, you know, you can never take that away from her. But Jennifer, just get a hold of the men, man. Get a hold of the guys. Get a hold of the guys, man. You know, that thing might be good, but damn. Let's get into our next session, man. Miss Kim Kardashian. Miss Kim Kardashian, big boss. Miss Kim. So she went and did an interview and a podcast. She talked about her life and with Kanye and stuff like that. And that she found out Kanye cheated on her, and that was some, you know, infidelity going on in their marriage and stuff like that. In which, you know, you get it, man. Stuff like that happens. But she was talking about how she found out, you know, how it affected North, how it affected her family, and that she does still love Kanye. She just, you know, I know in another interview she cried about it. Let me tell y'all something, man. These women, when they go through divorces and stuff like that, it's hard. I've seen a lot of women break down after divorces. Just recently spoke to one of my old bosses, and you know, she divorced her husband after 30 years. She found out that he was, you know, having an affair with her. Man, listen, man, when y'all got something good, man, stick to it, stick with it. Like, what you messing it up for? Like, what you really messing it up for? Is it really worth it, sacrificing your life, sacrificing your marriage, your kids, whatever y'all built together? Is it really worth it? Like, is it really worth it? Guys and women included. Like I said, like I always say, you know, Be honest with them. You know, if you gonna do that, y'all want to dabble in whatever y'all want to dabble to. I mean, shit. Look at Iman and Tiana Taylor. You know, they had their little thing going on. Whatever works for you in y'all relationships. But if that's not what y'all have as a dynamic in your relationship, don't bring that shit in thinking it's gonna be something for y'all to share if the other person is not on board with it. Quote unquote, if it be another person, you know, whatever case may be. If y'all feel like that's not, don't bring that in to save a marriage. Don't bring that in to save a marriage, man. Go to therapy, talk about it. Now, whatever works for you, if that works for you and the other person is willing to do it, then hey, y'all had the menage a trois, y'all do what y'all do. You know, I'm with it, you know what I'm saying? But if that's not what your partner wants, don't bring that shit in, man, as a last resort. That's a last resort. That would insult me. That would insult me. But, you know, to each his own. You know, they ain't got nothing to do with me. So let's get into Miss Nicki Minaj, Miss Onika, one of the best rappers alive. But let's talk about these tweets. Nick. People think Nick's spazzing out, man. She jumping everybody. She jumping on Ice Spice. She jumping on Cardi. She just jumping on people that you know what I'm saying, that just come out the woodwork. She jumping on Jay-Z. And I'm like, Nick, I do not want her to mess up her career worrying about what these people are doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry about what these people doing, Nicki. You already a very established artist. You got some of the best rhymes in the game. You can hang in there with any of these dudes, man. Any of these female rappers. Ain't too many of them touching you. You got it like that. And then you fine as hell. She fine as hell. And a fat ass. And a fat, fat ass. I'm going to say shit. Fat ass. But it just is what it is. But sometimes people just flash out. Some people just get tired of people attacking them, man. And it puts you in a position to make you feel like you want to respond. But not all responses are good responses. That's what a lot of people need to understand. Sometimes it's just better to be like Beyonce, man. Shut your goddamn mouth. Just shut up. You ain't got to say shit. Your work going to speak for you. You ain't got to say shit. Your work going to speak for you. But all the tweeting and stuff, man, like, and then I think she deactivated her account after that. And it's like, man, you got too much going for yourself. I would not be indulging in that and letting it go on for this long. Like, I would have been shut that shit down, man. What you worried about somebody else for, man? You got your accolades. You did your thing. You need to worry about them people. Shit. Let's go into the third session. This is where it gets a little entertaining for me, always, because this is talking about everyday life with us as people. So, how do y'all feel about narcissistic behavior / controlling behavior from your spouses, your men, your women? Narcissistic behavior for me is definitely 100% gaslighting. If you gaslighting your significant other, making them feel like it really isn't what they think it is. You know what I mean? Like, you really didn't do that. You really didn't say that, but you really did. You know what I mean? Like, if you sitting in there playing in their face like, that's only one of my friends. That's only this and that, this and that. You know, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean to say it like that. You know, you just taking it that way. That's gaslighting. If you really said that shit, just say you said, I was hanging out with my friend or whatever, and we went out to dinner, and it's 2:00 in the morning, and it's a female. Oh, it ain't nothing like that. Your girl never met her. So you know that's going to set off some offset in her mind. Like, why would you even try to stay out till 2 a.m. on some bullshit like that, saying that you just out with a friend? That's bullshit. That's gaslighting. That's narcissistic behavior. What you basically want her to do is just accept what you got going on. A person who doesn't change their ways are not trying to change them at all, especially not for your ass. Especially if they know something looks bad, they know something and they don't try to correct it, then that's narcissistic. They don't give a damn about you. They don't give a damn about you. And they will let it go on. They'll let you think what you want to think and just hope that shit blows over. And that you just come on back, do what they want you to do. That's narcissistic behavior. That's control. And if you're in a situation like that, stop letting people play with you like that. Stop letting people play at your top, man, messing with you, playing with you like that. Like, you trying to get these motherfuckers, they trying to take you through there. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, really stop these people from playing with you. You got control of that. And you can stop narcissistic behavior. Goddamn it. All you gotta do is put the boundaries in. Boundaries gonna shut that ass up. And that's what you need to pull out every time you pull that card. You don't let a person play that narcissistic bullshit with you, man. Chill out. That make me mad. Ooh, that make me mad. Ooh, I know some finna hate this, but somebody need to hear it. Somebody need to hear this. Parents, ladies, stop raising bullies. Stop raising bullies, man. Your kids should not be making fun of anybody that's gay, making fun of anybody's hair, making fun of anybody's shoes or clothes. None of these kids' clothes or shoes. If they're not wearing labels, if they don't have their haircut, if they can't, if they don't. Let me tell you something. These kids are smarter than you think. They are smarter than you think. And it's your job as a parent to stop that shit at home. If you're laughing right along with them when they making fun of these people, oh, mama, look at her. She ain't got no hair on her head. She bald head. She this and that, this and that. That's her making. You encouraging that bullshit. You encouraging that. Which is why she do it at school. I'm going to tell y'all right now, y'all going to have the wrong kids doing that. And then she going to meet Big Pearl in 5th grade, and Big Pearl going to tap that ass. And then y'all going to be trying to go to the school and try to figure out what's going on, and then trying to whoop the teacher, and then go find Big Pearl mama and whoop up. But y'all didn't realize that your daughter or your son was the one that started that shit. Check your kids at home and check yourself. If you raising bullies, they going to get beat up like bullies. I'm going to tell you that right now. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now with mine, I'm gonna raise mine, and and I get it. They get with other influences with kids at school, and other kids know things, and they they do it with the other kids, and the other kids think that it's quote unquote cool, and that shit is not cool. You're making somebody feel bad, but then if their feelings get hurt or somebody talk about them, they want to go in the corner and cry. Parents, shut this down. Shut that down and stop doing that with them. These kids not your friends. These are your children. Make sure that you are being that example for them and not talking about other people like that. Like, that's why they do that. That's why they know what somebody not having more than what you know what I'm saying? They should know this. They're kids. They should be playing. They should be playing with toys. They should know toys are trucks, cars, blah, 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 this. They should not know what it means to attack someone or make someone feel bad. They shouldn't even fix that. So y'all can stop y'all kids from getting their asses whooped. How about that? And this last one, man. Okay. I really want to hear from the parents on this one as well. I'm on parents today. I've seen a lot of shit and that I do not like that's dealing with, and they want people to respect them as people. You can't even handle your shit as a parent. Please. But dealing with abrupt teachers mistreating y'all children. Now let's jump on the other side of the fence. I've seen some teachers mistreat some children. I've seen some teachers treat children differently than they treat other children. And I've seen racist teachers. I've seen favoritism. But again, if you have kids that are troublemakers, or they starting things with other kids, or they're always in fights, or they always want to have something to say, oh, look at her hair, look at her nails, look at her this and that, this and that. If a teacher checks your child, don't give me that bull crap about, no, you don't need to tell her nothing, just call me and tell. No, that teacher is in control of her classroom. That teacher is the overseer of what's going on right now. So you mean to tell me she's supposed to wait 3 hours for you to get to stop your child from bullying another child? Hell no. Hell no. You crazy? You let that teacher deal with that situation so your child can be, because she's the adult in the room. So then you'll be questioning her, since she's the adult, why she wasn't taking an adult action to check the situation. Now y'all ready to jump on the teacher and come to the school. But let's look on the other hand with these teachers. Now, teachers, if you are treating these children wrong, treating them like they troublemakers, talking to them like they troublemakers, always trying to make it seem like they're doing something wrong, always talking to them like they're less of, you're not a nurturer. You shouldn't be a teacher. You should not be a teacher. And if these mothers are coming to school, these fathers are coming to school on you, they need to be coming to school on you, because honestly, they don't need to be coming. They need to go to the board on you, because that means you don't know how to properly do your job.
Are you there? So teachers, don't get mad when these concerned parents come up here and check y'all because y'all letting this behavior go on or because y'all treating their children badly. No child should be coming home saying, Miss Grayson slapped me or popped my hand, or she called me a good for nothing person, or I was nothing, or I was this, or I'll never be anything, and this and this. Let me tell you something. If you ever told my child that I'll be at the school too, don't you ever play with my children like that. A real parent, they're going to step behind theirs. Let me tell you something. They're going to step behind theirs all day long. So I don't know why y'all even want to play with these people, kids like this. Just be mindful of the role that you have, parents and teachers. Be mindful. Be mindful because you never know what could happen. You might be the thing that causes that child to grow or spiral out. You are his teacher. You are one of his first lines of defense. For that child to grow, for that child to nurture, for that child to be the next president, for that child to be whoever he's going to be. That's for you to take that and continue to find that in him and nurture him. That's your job. Nurture him as a teacher and find out his positive notes, find out things that he's good at. You know what I'm saying? Those are real teachers and real parents that do that for their children. They put their children in different sports. See what they're good at. These kids just need outlets sometimes to stop them from getting in trouble. And I thank my mom so much for putting me in sports, putting me in a Boys and Girls Club, putting me in certain things like that kept my mind stimulated. That way I could figure out what I want to do, what I liked, what I didn't like, what I was good at. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to do. That's what should be done with your kids. You know what I mean? Nurture these kids. Nurture these kids. That's all they need. Just a little love, just a little nurturing. You know, more than that, go the extra mile because these kids are our future. Go the extra mile. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. But y'all, I'm down to the last minute of my show, man. It was great talking to y'all, man. Y'all the best audience. I love y'all. Keep doing what you're doing. Y'all know I always say keep doing what you're doing because if you're not continuing to do what you're doing, that means that you're letting yourself down. You're letting yourself down. Not just anybody else, you're letting yourself down. So continue to move on, press on, and do what you need to do. Don't forget, y'all, follow my YouTube channel, The Chop It Up Show, hosted by Jay. My Instagram, The Chop It Up Show. Make sure y'all follow it. Chop It Up for TV. That's my Instagram. And my TikTok, The Chop It Up Show with underscores in it. The_chop_it_up show. Go look it up, man. Follow me, man. I would love to talk more to you guys and give me y'all input, man. Give me y'all comments. I want to know how y'all feel about it. I don't want to be up here talking to myself. I want to talk to y'all too. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me y'all input. I want to know how y'all feel about the bullshit that's going on in our lives, in our world, or whatever, and what can we do to make it better? That's what we supposed to do. But that's why I love y'all, though, because I know y'all gonna give it to me. But hey, it's your boy, Jay, and I'm out.
Chop it up, break it down real quick. Talking big moves, we don't plan on quitting. Chop it up, lay it out real clean. Turning little visions to $1 million dream. Chop it up, you could talk a good game. Turn a small spark to $1 million flame. Chop it up, stack that plan from the bottom to the top. Yeah, we taking that chance. Chop,